What's up, guys? Kelly McKay here, aka HVAC Millionaire, right here on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, hit the like button, and leave me a comment below. I got like 2 drops of sweat right here, so it's pretty hot in here still, but I wanted to share this with you. No matter where you're at, it helps to know what needs to happen in your business to get to that next level. So think of it like stairs. You're climbing these stairs. And if you're right here, we just call this this is the ground. We're going to call this the ground level. So if you are doing everything, like it requires you to do everything in your business to make the business actually function, this is where you're at. You're at the ground level. And I've shared in the past, it's a risk no matter what you do. If you stay at the ground level, it's risky. If you want to grow, it's risky. So you got to choose what risk works for you. But if you want more money, if you want to eventually have more time off, if you want to be part of somebody else's growth in this industry, which we all need, right? Think about that. We all need more young people to come into the industry. You can be a part of helping these people develop their own careers so they can take care of their families for the rest of their lives. And maybe more, maybe do even more. So I hope you'll consider if you're not actually thinking about growth and you want to stay really small, which you can stay somewhat small, but I say still grow some. Grow some because you can help other people. So help other people by growing a little bit. And just all it takes is a little bit of knowledge to get you to that next level. So, but anyhow, we're at this ground level and then we implement strategies. That's really what ends up happening. We learn some strategy. Because when you learn strategy, then you do things just a little bit different. You just tweak a few things, and it makes all the world of difference in your outcomes that you're producing in your business. Then the next one is we get into management and recruiting possibly. So we get into growth mode. Now that we have some things figured out and we have some processes and systems that we're actually producing better results than what we're used to, then we can move on to management and recruiting. And then we can share that knowledge with the people who join our team so they can go out and recreate what you've been able to recreate in your business, which is results. So once we know what that is, which we know what that is because we did the wrong things for so many years. So once you do that, you're going to get on to a point where it's going to be accountability, KPIs. You're probably going to have a little bit of KPIs during this portion, just so you know that people are actually pulling their own weight. They're doing what needs to happen in the business, because you can't lose money when you hire somebody. You can for a short period of time, but that short period of time is just for them to get on board, to get the knowledge that you're going to share with them, to adapt and implement the processes that you're going to share with them so that they can go out and recreate what you've already figured out and recreated by implementing these strategies. And then eventually you get to a point where it's just vision and communication and speaking. So you'll be speaking, communicating, and vision. You'll continue to refine your vision because once you start growing, your vision is going to change. It's going to adapt to something new because you learn a new piece of information, and all of a sudden you have a different outlook at what might be possible for you and possible for your team. So as that begins to take shape, you've got to communicate that vision to the team, and they need to be included in that vision. So I hope that this makes sense. It's a very simple framework. To break it down even simpler, you've got working. When you're working, and it's all work. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's not all work. But let's say you're working with your muscles, you're using your muscles, right? So you're moving equipment around every day. You're hooking your gauges up every day. You're doing stairs every day. You're doing ladders every day. Whatever it is that you do, you're using your muscles to produce money. Then eventually you move into just managing, right? The first step is just going to be managing. And typically when you move into managing, some more pay can come with that because now you've almost duplicated yourself. So now there's other people doing some of the stuff. So your business starts producing money without you actually being the one to produce the money. You're just multiplying it, right? So you managing, and then the next step is going to be speaking, just to get a clear picture, right? And then the very top step is thinking. And some of this, you know, this is like a broader version, but this is like the simple version. You've got working, managing, speaking, communicating, right? Communicating, and then thinking. Because the highest paid people in the world are thinkers. They come up with new concepts. They come up with new ideas that they can implement in their business that somebody else is not doing. So then they gain some uniqueness in their market. It all comes from right here. From your experience, your collection of experience that you've had, the collection of experience that you've had from implementing different processes and how your people actually take those processes out into the marketplace. You learn all kinds of things from having that experience. So, but if you're not pushing yourself to get outside of your comfort zone, to do unfamiliar things, then those things will never unfold for you. And you'll never know what the next thing is because you just kind of stay stuck where you're at. And that's definitely what I don't want for you. So I hope that if this sounds like, you know, you can relate to a few of the things that I'm saying, then I hope you'll join our challenge coming up in September, the 25th. I'm going to put a link in the description. Hope to see you there. Love you guys. Go make money. That's what it's about. That's what your business really is about.